day for JumpStart, and I'll be talking about some writing tips for international students. My name is Dee, and I'm an international student from China, and I'd love to share some of my thoughts as I learn to write in English. So the writer of Lolita once describes the switch to English from Russian as exceedingly painful, like learning anew to handle things after losing 7 or 8 fingers in an explosion. Writing in a second language is never easy. For me, although I aced almost every single English class back in China, I remember how I struggled with my first paper in the States, and I remember my professors being encouraging yet sympathetic. So after 4 years in the States, the first tip I want to offer to international students going through similar struggles is that it's okay to speak with an accent, and it's okay to write with an accent. This doesn't mean that we should use our international background as an excuse, but it's saying that it's okay to be in the process of learning and improving. Another useful tip for international writers is that we should become eager readers. Reading widely in a foreign language is one of the best ways for you to grow your vocabulary, strengthen your writing skills, and to learn the language's grammar. So you can try to read everything you can get your hands on, like novels, newspapers, prose, poetry, comics, instruction manuals, and the list goes on. Listening to audiobooks doesn't count here. You need to read a physical book or an e-book to observe the punctuation, spelling, and the author's stylistic techniques. Also, you can create your own phrasebook. So when you are reading in a foreign language, you can take notes of certain phrases and storing them in your own personalized phrasebook. This phrasebook can be as simple as Google Doc, and utilize these notes will help you to sound more like a native speaker. Also, when you finish your draft, you can always go to a native speaker to edit your draft. So for me, whether I'm writing in Chinese or in English, I almost always go to a friend to proofread my work. Even some of the most famous writers like J.K. Rowling have their editors to review their books for errors. So of course, it's even more important to have an editor when you're writing a foreign language. So no matter how advanced a speaker you are, there are certain subtleties in a language that native speakers' ears are more tuned to. So they may tell you that this doesn't sound right and it's better to write in this way, and they may not be able to give you a detailed explanation why, but they know what they're talking about and you can rely on them. And in the end, the most important thing is practice. As a writing tutor, I've seen both my American and international students make incredible progress as they put in the time to write every week. As C.S. Lewis once said, all we want to do is practice, practice, practice. It doesn't matter what we write, as long as we are trying to write with real effort. No matter whenever I write a page of either prose or verse with real effort, even if it's thrown into the fire the next minute, I feel I'm much further on. That's all, thank you.